Man, he made sure we had a little stimulus, you know, and I was benefit over that. So anyway, we're not trying to, indulge. We make you vote for whoever. We just want you to vote. Okay. All right. That's what's happening this week. And one more
I have
thing.
something. Oh, go ahead.
Go
You
ahead.
go first.
No, go ahead.
No, you.
No, go ahead.
No, DJ Dika. I'm saying that for a reason.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay. Also, this Tuesday, DJ Dika, my advocacy work, my advocacy responsibilities, which I love to do to make a difference and make change within our community. So I've been asked to speak before the Long Beach School District this Tuesday, along with other advocates. A fellow advocate, Cindy Soto, and Nubia Flores, helped to start the conversation of having Disability History Week within the Long Beach School District going forward. So they're going to adopt the resolution to have Disability History Week in the second week of October going forward in the school district, and they teach the students about disability history, and I'm honored to be one of the speakers. I really feel this is important. I'm hoping that it can trickle over to Long Beach School District, LA Unified School District, outside of Disability Employment Month and the other month. I can't remember everything about disability, but I really feel that this is a first start in the right direction. I feel that this will help cut down on bullying that I know that kids with disabilities have to go through. And I think that if we have more of a conversation about famous people with disabilities or advocates with disabilities or kids with disabilities, it'll cut down on some kids being bullied. And there'll be an understanding of, what disability is. There's different ones, and they're okay. It's okay to be friends with a person with disability. Me and Miss Vicky have a long-term, long-lasting friendship, and just to share a little bit more, what is it? How can I say it? Maybe she can explain it better. But our relationship, our friendship, our sisterhood, disability is it's part of the conversation, but it's very few times that disability is part of the conversation. So anyway, I'll let Miss Vicky share.
I was just going to say yesterday was the anniversary of 9/11.
Yeah,
and I didn't want to see it before you did because I didn't know if that's what you were going to say. So,
yes, thank you.
Yeah, it was the anniversary of 9/11, so we would like to pay tribute to, the family and their loss. Only thing that I wanted to say about it is that I wish we can make it more of a I wish it didn't have to be so sad every time because it is 20 years later. And I know people grieve and everything like that, but I just really wish we could make it more of a joyful occasion so that people won't be sad and be revisiting grief and all that kind of stuff. So I was kind of feeling some type of way. I'm feeling some type of way because of how they did it. I feel like it's causing people to feel sad again, and I don't know what happened when they went home, if they was revisiting emotions that they've been feeling, and you know what I'm saying? So it was just very sad. I watched it was going on in the house all day, and it was very sad. And so I do want to pay tribute to that day and people that were lost and all that, and support the families. But I just wish they could have did it a little different. I can't say that I have the answer, but I do know that I've gone to homegoing services that weren't sad. It was like you were, celebrating their life. So I think that I wish that somebody that's in charge, that's influential, that would step up and come up with another way to do it where it's more they're celebrating the person than it's being sad. Because I'm telling you, the music was sad. It was the whole situation. It was very monotone, very down, music, and everything. Even when they said good stuff, it was kind of hard to raise it up above that doggone music. And so I was just man, it was so sad because I was I told Mommy, I said, Mommy, I don't like how they making it so sad. I said, this is depressing. It's making me feel depressed. And I'm like, I understand that when you lose someone, especially to something so tragic, that you're gonna grieve. But I'm just saying, like 20 years later, this is like a whole generation or two since it happened. So we talking about people that were pregnant, and then their children are like young adults now. And so I'm saying, like, you know, I wish they could make it into a celebration, like celebrate that person, talk about the good stuff. Don't, because it's like, and I know they was reading certain stuff, but the way it was presented, it was so sad. And I'm like, everybody is dealing with all kind of stuff. I didn't need to hear no sadness. I didn't want nothing to be sad to pull me down. I need something to pull me up. And I know each and every one of them that lost someone on that day need somebody to help them get up. You know what I'm saying? They need some encouragement. And it didn't feel like it was encouragement. So anyway, that's just my opinion. So you got a difference of opinion?
Well, yeah, I guess. I was trying to go back to the disability thing, but let's go there for a minute.
No, I'm talking about the 9/11.
Yeah, I know. So,
is it correct in regard to that?
No. I thought we were going to go over that and then go into our subject, so I will go back there.
So DJ Dico go say she ain't got no comment.
No, I didn't say I didn't have no comment. I didn't say that. So my comment is,
you talking about you going to the disability part?
No, you didn't hear me. What's going on today, folks? Man, I said that I did not know. I thought you were gonna say what you're gonna say and go back and comment on the disability thing. I did not say I wasn't gonna have a comment. So my comment is this: maybe this is a time where Ms. Vicky can advocate and write her congressperson and say that, you know, after 20 years, enough is enough. I know we have to celebrate 9/11, and I'm not like putting that down, but going further, after 20 years, can we celebrate 9/11 and make it more like celebratorial for the ones that they left behind? We're not trying to forget about the people that passed away, but can we focus about the people that left behind and how they're maintaining and surviving and what they're doing? So
I can't even say that. I can't say that that's what I would say for them to do. All I'm saying is make it into a celebration. I'm not sure how, but to make it into a celebration.
I understand. So that would have to be somebody advocating, you know, calling their Congress people and saying, you know, how can we make it better and not so sad? That's all I'm saying. So anybody else that might feel the same way Ms. Vicky feels, reach out to your council people, your senators, your assembly people, your Congress people. That's where it starts. All righty then. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. What was I going to say? Oh, so anyway, I'll be speaking. There's only a limited people that they're going to let come in person because of COVID. So I will have it on my page. It will be on Divine Victories page. And there will be a YouTube link for you to watch it if you want to watch it. And I want to give respect, and I guess we end the show today, if Ms. Vicky doesn't mind. I would like to give honor to a fellow advocate that was very dear to our advocate family about people with disabilities. She passed away. And we'll see how it goes. I'm supposed to be going to her funeral on Tuesday and also speaking at Long Beach School District that day. So we'll see what happens depending on what goes on. Something else is going to happen earlier today, and I don't want to divulge what that is right now. But anyway, we're going to pray and believe it'll be okay. So anyway, give it up for Long Beach School District and the fellow advocates that made this happen, for this resolution to happen, to discuss disability history to the students in the school district. And I'm happy that I can say that I'm going to be a part of history on Tuesday. Thank you very much. Oh, I don't know why I said thank you very much. Okay. What's that?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Do you want to just add to what I said about, you know, I think that this is a start of helping to cut down on bullying because I've heard many stories how teenagers or kids are being bullied at school because of their disability, and some kids, they don't even want to talk to them. They don't even want to approach them. And I think it's because, they feel uncomfortable, they can't relate. So I just hope that this helps where, everybody's included at playgrounds and schools, and people with disabilities are people too.
Amen. So for me, of course, I don't even promote bullying the disabled population. I mean, bullying anybody for that matter. But shoot, I didn't even know that they were being bullied like that.
Yeah,
I guess it's
really
the ones
bad.
that are in the same school are included in the regular population or whatever of students.
Yes.
The non-disabled. But I remember some disabled people in my day. They had some chunkum, so you couldn't just bully them; they'll beat you up. So that's why I'm far away from that reality, because that's not a part of mine when I was coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't promote bullying in no way, form, or fashion. So I hate that that's happening. And I'm glad they're putting something in place to rectify it.
Yes, and then I learned while I was writing somebody was helping me write my speech today. I learned that the Black Panther played a part in helping the disability movement back in the day to get the bill that we have today, which is called the 504 bill, where it provides services. It provides services and educational services where it's all schools that services are provided for people with disability or kids with disabilities that need special services or tutoring or whatever. So I will be sharing that. So anyway, moving on, we're going to go into our topic. I do believe I've covered everything. We're going to go back into our topic of dating. We are on number 4. Man, this has been a fruitful topic. And then let me say it now, and I'll let Ms. Vicky speak on it as well. Next week, God willing, we're going to start a brand new segment that we would like to implement to be part of our show. We're going to continue doing what we're doing, but we're just going to add this segment to be a part of our show on a regular basis starting next week. And we're going to talk about books that we've read that deal with social issues. So, we don't know if we'll do it every 2 weeks or every month, but we want to start at least next week. And I think our book, yes, go ahead.
I was going to reiterate what DJ Dika is expressing to you all. We are planning on reading certain books, and then we're going to talk to you all about it chapter by chapter. We're going to choose a book, and we're going to go through the entire book. And, we may talk about domestic violence one time, depending on the book, but we're going to explore different topics, and we're going to read the book and then come back and share it with you all. And hopefully we can educate, bring awareness or empowerment to you in that area that we discussed, whether it's for you personally, for a family member or friend, what have you. But we're gonna do different type of books. But one of them will be on domestic violence.
Amen, amen. She couldn't have said it more better. Awesome. So we've been talking about dating. We've been talking about dating apps in particular, and the good side of the apps, and how we even talked about an article we read where there were women that found husbands on the apps. So, our show is Tunnel Vision, meaning that we like to discuss both sides, because there's both sides. There's always two sides to a story. Now, whether you want to discuss two sides is a whole other conversation. But me and Vicki specifically created this show so that we could talk about both sides of this story and agree or agree to disagree on both sides. So